Prince Andrew, once a prominent figure in the royal family, now lives a life shrouded in controversy. His association with Jeffrey Epstein cast a long shadow, raising serious questions about his judgment and conduct. This scandal, coupled with allegations he vehemently denies, led to his effective removal from public royal life. Yet, questions linger. Has he truly been held accountable for his actions, or does a shadow of privilege protect him from facing the full force of justice? Despite the scandal, Prince Andrew continues to enjoy a privileged existence. He resides in Royal Lodge, a grand estate on the Windsor Castle grounds, a stark contrast to the life led by many struggling Britons. His lifestyle, funded in part by the Queen's private income and his Navy pension, raises eyebrows. Many question whether a man facing such serious allegations should continue to benefit from royal wealth and resources. The optics, they argue, are damaging to the monarchy. Prince Andrew's fall from grace was swift. He was stripped of his military titles and royal patronages, a clear indication of the gravity of the situation. His use of the HRH title, once a symbol of his royal status, has been curtailed. These were significant blows, signaling the Queen's attempt to distance the monarchy from the scandal. But have these measures gone far enough? Critics argue they are merely symbolic gestures, failing to address the core issues of accountability and justice. Royal commentators, those with an intimate understanding of the inner workings of the monarchy, have not held back their criticism. They point out the stark contrast between Prince Andrew's treatment and the consequences faced by others, both within and outside the royal family. Some argue that his royal status has shielded him from the full weight of public scrutiny and legal repercussions. The question remains: would an ordinary citizen, facing similar allegations, be afforded the same level of leniency? Welcome to Section 5, A Tale of Two Princes. This chapter delves into the lives of two prominent members of the British royal family, Prince Andrew and Prince Harry, whose paths have diverged in striking ways. The contrasting fortunes of Prince Andrew and Prince Harry further fuel the debate about the monarchy's handling of internal issues. Their stories highlight the complexities and challenges faced by the royal family in maintaining its public image. Prince Harry, who chose to step back from royal duties, faced a swift and public rebuke. His decision to seek a more independent life led to significant consequences. He was stripped of his honorary military titles and lost his royal patronages, a move that was both symbolic and impactful. This action underscored the seriousness with which the royal family viewed his departure. This decisive action, taken to protect the reputation of the monarchy, stands in stark contrast to the more measured approach taken with Prince Andrew. Despite being embroiled in a scandal, the response to his situation was notably different. The disparity in their treatment raises uncomfortable questions about double standards within the royal family. It prompts a deeper examination of how the institution navigates crises and the factors that influence its decisions. While Prince Andrew has faced limited public appearances and scrutiny, he has retained many of his titles and privileges. This has led to public outcry and debates about fairness and accountability within the royal ranks. Public opinion remains divided, with some supporting the royal family's decisions and others calling for more transparency and consistency. The royal family continues to be under intense scrutiny as it navigates these turbulent times. As the monarchy evolves, the stories of Prince Andrew and Prince Harry serve as reminders of the challenges it faces. Their experiences will likely shape the future of the royal family and its relationship with the public. Now, moving on to Section 6, The Scales of Justice. Balanced or skewed? This question has been at the forefront of public discourse, especially in high-profile cases involving members of the royal family. Public opinion remains divided on whether Prince Andrew has been punished enough. The controversy surrounding his actions has sparked intense debate across various platforms. Some believe the loss of his titles and patronages coupled with his removal from public life, constitute sufficient consequences. They argue that these measures are a significant step in holding him accountable. They argue that he is entitled to due process and should not be subjected to trial by media. The principle of innocent until proven guilty is a cornerstone of justice that should be upheld, even in the face of public outcry. Others, however, view his continued enjoyment of a privileged lifestyle as an affront to justice. They feel that the measures taken so far are merely symbolic and do not address the gravity of the allegations. They demand greater transparency, accountability, and a legal resolution to the allegations against him. The call for a thorough investigation and a fair trial is growing louder, as people seek to ensure that justice is not only done, but seen to be done. Public protests and social media outrage have amplified these demands, highlighting the need for a justice system that is impartial and effective. The debate continues to evolve, reflecting broader concerns about privilege, power, and accountability in society. Historical cases of royal accountability offer lessons that are relevant today. They remind us that no one is above the law and that justice must be pursued with diligence and integrity. The outcome of this case could have significant implications for the royal family and public trust in the justice system. It serves as a critical test of our commitment to fairness and equality before the law. Ultimately, the scales of justice must be balanced and fair, ensuring that every individual, regardless of their status, is held accountable for their actions. The pursuit of justice is a continuous journey, one that requires vigilance, courage, and an unwavering commitment to truth. Section 7. The lingering stain on the crown. The scandal surrounding Prince Andrew has undoubtedly tarnished the reputation of the British monarchy. It has fueled public distrust and raised questions about the institution's commitment to accountability and transparency. The longer the issue remains unresolved, the greater the damage to the monarchy's standing. Addressing the situation decisively and fairly is crucial to restoring public confidence and ensuring the long-term stability of the crown. Section 8. A call for transparency and accountability. The Prince Andrew saga underscores the need for greater transparency and accountability within the royal family. The public, who ultimately fund the monarchy through their taxes, deserve clarity regarding the allegations against the prince and the steps being taken to address them. A thorough and impartial investigation, followed by appropriate action, is essential to restoring faith in the institution. Section 9. Justice, the cornerstone of a monarchy's legacy. The British monarchy, for centuries a symbol of tradition and stability, must now confront the changing expectations of a modern society. This institution, steeped in history and grandeur, has always been a beacon of continuity amidst the ever-changing tides of time. However, the modern era brings with it a unique set of challenges and opportunities that the monarchy must navigate with care and foresight. In an era defined by calls for social justice and accountability, the institution cannot afford to be seen as out of touch or, worse, complicit in shielding its own from scrutiny. The public's demand for transparency and ethical conduct is louder than ever, and the monarchy must rise to meet these expectations. The eyes of the world are upon them, and every action, every decision, is scrutinized in the court of public opinion. Upholding the principles of justice, fairness, and transparency is not just a matter of public relations. It is fundamental to securing the future of the monarchy itself. These values are the bedrock upon which trust is built, and without trust, the very foundation of the monarchy could be at risk. By embracing these principles, the monarchy not only honors its past, but also paves the way for a future where it remains relevant and respected. The journey ahead is fraught with challenges, but with a steadfast commitment to justice and fairness, the monarchy can continue to be a cornerstone of society for generations to come. Section 10. Towards a Future of Fairness. The debate surrounding Prince Andrew's fate extends far beyond the walls of Buckingham Palace. It is a microcosm of a larger societal conversation about privilege, accountability, and the pursuit of justice. As we grapple with these complex issues, one thing remains clear. A commitment to fairness and equality under the law must be the guiding principle. Only then can we ensure that justice is served, regardless of one's status or social standing.